Hello, this is Zetes. Welcome back to another Mario Maker 2 video, clearing more Uncleared 2022 levels. I'm going to say this up front. I usually save it to the end, but I would very much appreciate likes, comments, subscriptions, please. Anyway, we'll start off with 3D World. Of the 5 levels I played this week, we have one in each style. I only had one really easy one, and this was it. Took me a couple of lives, but it was pretty simple. They will drop you in a pit, but I wall jumped. I was smart enough to do that. It looked like he was going to drop me in a pit. So this little tech, I don't know if I've ever shown this before, but if you run into those blocks head first, your car has 3 hit points and then it explodes. But if you do a quick turn, you can hit with the back and it does not kill your car. So that's how I'm going at this. We're going to break these bricks. He gives me a cat suit. I assume right away that I still have to do this with the car. But then I'm like, no, let's see. I don't really like the car. It's going to take forever to get through this. He got bored doing the car shit, I think. Hammer suit, probably my builder suit is probably one of my favorite power-ups. It gives you a lot of options. In fact, I'll get to a boomerang power-up over here, and I'm like, I want to keep the hammer because I like it better. And I play around a while trying to get it. You can move the boomerang with the boxes, but it's not easy. It's very precise movement. You see, you have to hit it at a very specific spot. But then these ants start coming through, and I'm like, these guys are gonna get in my way. And then Meowser, which I don't know if I even realized he was there, got me. So there's a little bit of a hiccup there with the video, but I have the boomerang suit, which is usually pretty easy to kill Bowser, but there's a lot of enemies over here, so they're getting very in my way at this point. But yeah, as long as you avoid getting hit by Meowser, boomerang, the nice thing about the boomerang power-up fight Meowser is it'll actually like kill his fireballs. So if he shoots a fireball at you, it will not go past your boomerang. So it's very easy just to keep going. Dead Meowser will go in the door. 2 Boom Booms here, and the Meowser comes too, but he does have infinite power-ups. We know we don't have to kill Meowser because we already have a key for Meowser, so we're just worried about the Boom Booms. And like I said, infinite boomerang power-ups, so you know, we just stay here and get hit. A boomerang falls right on our heads. We don't really care. Very easy. This one didn't have that many tries, probably fewer than 20, I think. So I killed both Boom Booms, go through the door, go down the pipe, and we are punished for killing both Boom Booms. There's a key box here, warps us to a death door. What a jerk. What a garbage level this. I mean, this is a pretty generic level in general, but why would you do that? So in the future, I'm only going to kill one Boom Boom and we're going to go through the door. Both Boom Booms have keys. The second key will kill you. I could have noticed that at the beginning, but you know, I don't know how much level is left, so I didn't know that was going to kill me. Yeah, what a jerk move. But it only took me 2 lives to get through this one. So out of all the levels I'll ever play, that's not one I'm going to remember. Bad level. Japanese crap. All the rest of the levels are actually quite difficult. The 3D New Super Mario Bros. U level is... The big problem with this one is it's very ice physics. This one took me a while to like get through and get a good strategy, but the ice physics, I died constantly on the ice physics. I didn't see how many lives how many tries I started with. I'm sure this one took me 70 lives or so, I would imagine. A lot of trolls in this level too, a lot of spam. And then with the ice physics makes it very hard. Like I don't spend a lot of time on this level. I could have spent a lot more because this one did take me about 45 minutes. Maybe, I think. I can't remember exactly. It might have been less than that, but not much less than that. We're gonna actually end with the Super Mario World level, which took me nearly about 80 minutes, I think. Yeah, see how awkward that when he falls on the platform and moves. A lot of that was the ice physics. I died a lot on this part, just getting over these guys. There is a clear condition that we're supposed to collect 350 coins. And I don't even remember it until I see that one, and then I see, oh, here's the end. Or maybe I didn't realize until I saw the the blanked out flag. But I can't get that. I need a power up or a P-switch. This stage does hide stuff in hidden blocks, which is always an instant boo. But I had booed it for some reason already, just because it's garbage. Really, there's spammy garbage. I will say that the one thing that he hides is not strictly necessary. We'll see it. I think I see it pretty soon here. Oh, a couple of these pipes you can enter. That's where the other 50s are. I figured that had to have been the case after I got to the end and only saw that 150. So here's the first 50. You see some red blocks over there and a bunch more level. I spent a long time trying to figure this out, but there actually is nowhere else. Yeah, you see that one. That was just the ice physics that screwed me. There is no on-off switch that you can hit. There's actually a bunch of level you can't even get to because it's blocked off by the red blocks. I don't know why he built it. Maybe he was thinking of something else. But yeah, here's the hidden item. There's a spring up here. You could... So this pipe, this big high pipe is where you need to enter to get the last 50 coin. You could technically, if you wanted, if you couldn't find that block, shell jump into this. It would be very difficult. The angle is very, very awkward. So that's the third 50. We've actually seen all 50s now. I spent a long time trying to screw with this level. Oh, and here's the P-switch and the power-up. You see these brick blocks above on the ceiling? They indicate where there are munchers in the blocks. And I missed one of them, but yeah, so he actually makes it very easy. You're supposed to avoid those munchers, but you can actually activate them, enter the door, and then come back, and the munchers are gone. They've already spawned. They won't spawn again. Anything in a block will never spawn a second time. I screwed this up pretty bad. Because if you get the mushroom and you're under these, it's very hard to get out. You can do it. Yeah, I hit the P-switch, trying to get through there. I go through this pipe, and then this is actually at the very beginning of the level. For the longest time, I was trying to get past those P-switch blocks and up to the right, and there's nothing up there, and I didn't realize it for the longest time. I thought that's how I was supposed to do it. But here, this is actually the final life. We're gonna see how I solve this problem. But it did too. This one took me a long time. So I'm gonna avoid that Koopa to get this spring. It's very easy if I just use this guy. Actually, I was stupid to grab the spring first, but because this area is a little harder when you're holding the spring. But it's not impossible, so thankfully I get through it. Be really careful with the ice physics on this part. Those fireballs are easy to get hit by. You have to be very patient. Avoid the rest of the level. We'll activate this icicle. So we have the first 50, just for the record. Then we can actually just jump up here. With the spring, we can get into the higher pipe, where the second 50 is. And it did take me a little while to realize this, but... So we grab this coin, go through the door. We'll do this stuff as we already did once. Activate these munchers, go back. It's easier just to do that than hope you don't activate them. So we're gonna go down here. We're gonna wait till the mushroom is in a good spot. We're gonna let it bounce off the P-switch. And then we're just gonna follow it and then get it over here so we don't have to worry about... But instead of going back to the beginning of the level, why not just turn around, go back in this pipe? That gets us halfway through the level already. Like I said, we have either a P-switch or a mushroom to get that last coin. So we have 2 ways to get it. I mess up and I lose the mushroom. Now we just have to avoid getting killed by these guys, which is easier said than done, because if that guy had jumped in the wrong moment, I would have probably died. Yeah, the ice physics make this probably like twice as hard as it would be normally. Ice physics plus spam is basically the level. And the hidden item really sucks. That's no fun. I give them a seriously. It's a really bad level, honestly. And I barely remember it because some of these other, at least 2 of the other levels were way worse. But we're gonna skip the Super Mario World. We're gonna go straight to SMB3, and I will say right up front, this is my least favorite level. This video, and I didn't want to show too many lives. I actually wanted to save most of the time of the video for the last level because it was really difficult and annoying. This one is just annoying. I didn't realize it until too late, but there's a very strict timer on this. I think it's like a 1:10. Well, I shouldn't actually say it's very strict because I got to the end in plenty of time. It's a very short level, a very stupid level, really. The first section is that there's 4 little houses, and I have to figure out the correct order to go in them. Clear condition holding a spring, which I did see in one of those rooms. At this point, I realize I'm running out of time. I'm gonna just reset. I've seen all 4 houses. I know how to do it. We go on the 4th one, grab the Koopa, go back to the first house, and I figured this question block was where the P-switch was. Very dangerous there. In the future, I will stomp the Koopa to stop him. We want to move out of the way of this Goomba. He can fall right on your head, especially if you enter with the P-switch already going. Although it is avoidable as well if you walk. 3rd house will get you into the pipe, and then we're in the subworld. Now, we have another spring. We lost the spring that we had. Now, the subworld is... You're going up a vertical shaft on a platform, and shit's just dropping on your head. And you don't know where it is, so... You have to go through this, I went through this, I probably spent... I think I only spent, like, about 30 minutes on this one, maybe 40. This one took me way longer for how short it was, because I could never figure out a good reason to get through this shit. And I don't think I show many tries. I think I only show a couple of tries. But I died. This level, the only thing that really matters is like the last 3 seconds of the level. To be able to get through that last 3 seconds of all the shit falling on your head. Once you figure it out, you know, I mean, you're done, obviously. But yeah. So yeah, the platform does come back after a while, but it's probably too late. I don't actually know if it is, to tell you the truth. But so we're gonna go up this vertical shaft, and shit's just gonna fall on my head, and I don't know where it is. I don't know where it's coming from. I can't really avoid it. You don't have much time to avoid it. Yeah, just look at how much shit is there. There's like 2 Spinies, 2 Goombas, 2 Koopas. They're just falling on your head. I think this is actually the final life. What I do is I start off by dropping the spring and ducking, and things bounce off the spring. They don't hit me, which is nice. And after we get to that part, we're gonna go to the opposite side and put it on the opposite side. This level took me, for how little I'm actually keeping this in the video, this level took me way too long. But yeah, I couldn't come up with a good strategy and get it. So we're gonna bounce this Koopa and the Goomba, grab it and jump. That's how I solved the problem. I died on those Koopas, those Goombas dozens of times. I could not. But what really sucked is I had to go through the level every time. The first half of it was super easy, so it got really tedious. Yeah, that's just a terrible level. Just very annoying, messy, garbagey crap. That's an American level too, by the way. No, it's British. I'm sorry. I think we have an American level up next. Yeah, there's an American level, and then we'll end on the Japanese Super Mario World level. This one could be the best the best level of the episode, which is really sad because they're all terrible. This one loses major points for having hidden blocks that are necessary. You probably discover them after a while, but it's just why. Go a little too fast there, die, whatever. He at least has a concept with the Mecha Koopas, you know, a very a theme. But this is just cheap crap. So this guy breaks the bricks. We can hit this. What I don't realize right away is that I need to hit it twice to kill the munchers. Actually, 3 times. This one is also guilty of spam. Blind fall right there. I don't know. There's an arrow, but I don't know what's down there. So yeah, we're gonna hit this once, twice, and then a third time. I don't realize it yet, though. Apparently I'm gonna go back this way. Nothing over there. I gotta go to the right. You do need, there's 2 key coins. You do need them. They are necessary. We can get rid of this guy for now. He will come back when we come back around. Although I don't know if I figure that out this life. Almost die here. First key coin. Gotta hit this on off again. Oh yeah, I think at this point I really am not sure where to go. I see other level stuff over here, but I guess the whole point is you're supposed to be able to see that stuff and realize you have to go above. But where do you go above? That's what I want to know. And then I just randomly hit a block there. You're gonna watch me pause to look at the program, bro. Because I hit that block and then I couldn't find another block, and I was like, oh, it's at the diagonal. I should have realized. That's annoying. And especially since it's right above the burner. There's an enemy there, and it's just not nice. Hardly the worst thing about the level. In fact, like I said, this is the best level of this video, sadly. Fairly difficult too. This one didn't take me that long, maybe about 15, less than 20 for sure. This part, you see like a spike, one tile gap, which really is not, it's not that hard horizontally like that, but it's not easy. But especially with these guys shooting missiles at you, it's really hard to get through here. And the vine movement on Super Mario Bros. 1 is not very easy. I should have just waited to kill that guy, but I guess bullets were coming behind me, that's why. And yeah, I did already look in the program, so I knew there was a hidden block there. You need something to jump on. We'll cut back here. This is actually the final life, because after this, it's not too hard. Kill this guy. That guy gets blown up, and I'm like, oh, we gotta be careful of this guy, because he's gonna hurt me. He gets blown up, and I'm like, oh, wow. Well, that's not too bad, though, because I still have these rockets. Now that there's nothing else to come after me, this is the only thing I have to worry about. I could also blow that block up. It would drop the P-switch. Another hidden block right here. Not cool. Yeah, hidden block, P-switch. Another hidden block to get up here. But he gives you another P-switch here. I have to pause buffer a little bit because I didn't see where the bridge was. After that, it's pretty simple. You just have to be careful not to go too slow. Or you actually right here, going slow would be okay. I could have made it to the next platform on that jump. I got a little scared. But that's more or less it for this level. You get to the end, there's a key door. You have both the key coins, you go through it. That's the end. Yeah, the hidden blocks make it boo-worthy. The one tile gap with the spikes definitely make it boo-worthy, especially with the spam. Could have made a good level there. Pretty close, but not really. It's definitely not a very fun level. Not an especially clever level. Never put stuff in hidden blocks. Maybe like an occasional free guy where you're not gonna jump and kill yourself. Anyway, onto the Super Mario World level. This one was a beast. This one was legitimately difficult. But it also has like dev items, at least a couple of times. And like a horrible horrible boss fight at the end. It's the first section is, I don't know where I'm going, but I accidentally find a key right away. And I'm like, well, I still don't know where I'm going, so I think I fall down, maybe? Yeah, I accidentally fall down. And then you can go back to the left, but I don't. I go to the right and get killed by a thwomp. And then you can kind of reset the room on the left. If you go all the way to the right, you see that there's 2 red key coins. That dev key is to avoid having to get both of those key coins. Otherwise, if you just, jump up here, you'll see the key coins to the bottom. That trail leads to the 2 different coins. So you're supposed to do that twice. Anyway, you don't have to because the dev key, which thankfully I accidentally got. I didn't even see it in the program. Second section, after the checkpoint, there's a Ludwig. You don't have to fight him. He doesn't have anything. So you just have to avoid him, which is pretty easy. Our goal right now is just to hit that on-off switch. This is one of those levels that would be really nice to have a damn power-up, for God's sakes. You do get one later, I guess, but in a very obnoxious way, we'll see. So yeah, that's easy enough. And I don't know if I realize where I'm going yet. I think about killing him, but I'm like, eh. Maybe not. A wing Ludwig, I don't even want to deal with him. This section is unnecessarily annoying. Hammer Brothers are terrible. I've mentioned it before. Very, very rare that a Hammer Brother is worth putting in your level. They are RNG, so it's hard to predict where they're going to be throwing the hammers. Roy, you don't have to fight Roy, but it's a good idea because if you don't fight him, he'll come back later to haunt you. That's kind of why I killed him. I tried not to killing him later just so I could go faster, but he always pops up when you don't want him. So I see that key over there, right? You saw where the key was. We're going to go get that. We got to lead this big spike ball to it, and it comes our way, which is awesome. And I almost died there, but I don't. I live. And we go down here, and we get a key, and we're soft locked. Thanks a lot, buddy. What an asshole. I could reset it, but I didn't want to do that first part again. It's a little harder than it looked, and so I just dicked around on Facebook and let myself die. If you run under here, you can get past this pretty easy. This vine section isn't too bad, but this section really sucks. Very hard to make this jump with the conveyor momentum. Very hard not to jump too high and hit your head. But past that, there's an even more difficult jump. Looking in the program, I saw that there was a star right here that will help us very much. I'm going to get at the last possible second, which is why I wait over here. This is all I'm showing in this section. I did spend a lot of time here. You'll see the ultimate record on this level is insane. Yeah, we don't have to worry about this. And this jump is really hard to do. You have to catch that vine. But if you get there without a star, I could never get past that sledge bro. So I had to make sure I used that wisely. Second checkpoint, and now we're at the boss fight, which is one of the worst boss fights I've ever seen. This wouldn't be too bad if it were just one boss. This guy makes me do this 3 times, and he makes it harder every time. You see these launchers going up and down? He's got a really cool system where this actually works in all 3 boss. There's 3 boss fights. But you won't really see it until right now. But yeah, first it fires a bunch of bullets, red bullets, so they're all like hunting you. So the second room has small Bowser with a chain chomp on his back, which sucks because it makes it really hard to hit him. The chain chomp gets in the way, the bullets get in the way of your fire. So this becomes super chaotic now. I think, I show the third section too. Very hard to get past this guy. So these launchers will end up shooting more power-ups, which is frankly, it would be impossible without it. Although, one thing I noticed after I beat this level, it has an upload time of 144, and I looked all over in the program. I don't see a dev route, so I don't know how we got this in 144. I really can't imagine it's possible to beat all 3 of these bosses. Yeah, so the third boss is Wing Bowser with a giant chain chomp on his back. Look at how chaotic this shit is. I love the big Bowser will often like just stomp on the fire flowers so you can't even get them. Look at how much shit is in this room. My God. And of course, Bowser and Super Mario World pushes you around. So after a while, they kind of get out of the way, but they will come back eventually. So sometimes you have to just avoid them. We are gonna watch a whole run of all this boss fight at once, which might not be the best choice in editing, but it's still only a 30-minute video, so I just you need to see how difficult. Yeah, he pinned me in the corner. You can also crush these guys, but it's very hard to do, and I do end up doing it a couple of times in this video. First one, not too hard. He doesn't have the chain chomp on his back, but I lost the power up right away. That was always like I wanted to, a lot of times I killed myself when I did that because it takes so long for these launchers to come back. And they also shoot a spiny, which is awesome. A flying spiny, so he's shooting spines. So we got bullets, spines, spiny, Bowser. In the other rooms we have a chain chomp. Yeah, the launchers switch sides, so they come up and they go down. They kind of spiral around the room. It's the same launchers in every section, though, I think. Because as I recall, there are 3 Bowser rooms right above each other. So yeah, did he get crushed? Yeah, I'm waiting for a fire flower because I didn't see a point in going into the next fight without one. Yeah, the chain chomp is so fucking annoying. And then these bullets, these chase you around. It's really easy just to get hit by them trying to avoid Bowser. Or you jump on them and you run right into Bowser. Yeah, oh, this is so chaotic, man. It's crazy. Yeah, it's like Mario Maker creators. They have a contest to see who can make the worst Bowser fight. This is definitely one of the absolute worst. Got him though. Yeah, and Bowser doesn't sit still very often, especially. Yeah, bullets are blocking my fire. Very hard to hit this Bowser, even though he's bigger. I know where that's coming right away. Perfect timing. The big Bowser pushing me everywhere. I think this one actually does get crushed. I think this is the only time the big Bowser ever got. I mean, never. I only beat him once because it's done. The level's done after this. Yeah, pushing me out of the way. Terrible fight, man. Why? Why would you do this? Yeah, and his Bowser, his actual fire is always hitting you. Do we have a flower? No, we don't. Now we do. Yeah, a lot of times you're just waiting for the power up. It's hard. You can't, like, it's very hard to lead the Bowser into the getting crushed. He has to do it on his own. You can't make him do it. But yeah, look how much shit is in this room. Yeah, he backed right into it. I don't have a fire flower, but I'm leaving. I'm out of here because I know it's done after this. I had looked in the program. I just don't see, like, you couldn't get there with the star, I don't think. That's the only way you could beat the Bowser that quickly, but I don't see it happening. There was no pipes or anything in this room. That's the only way to get to this room. I didn't see a dev route at all. Looked all over the place. Anyway, if you've made it this far, thanks so much for watching. Again, I will ask again, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next week. Thanks so much for watching.